I'm expecting a great race, and at this of all the wonderful racetracks. Long run down to the first corner, 350 metres. It's quite steep downhill, and this is where the DRS zone is as well for the race. So we're expecting lots of action here. They gain about 10 miles an hour when they're allowed to open that. So you can see how inviting it is into the first corner. Something they turn in almost at full throttle down there, and it looks like a cul-de-sac, doesn't it? But magnificent crowd here, as always, full of colour, full of enthusiasm and knowledge for Formula One. This is the choir who'll be singing a national anthem. I don't think they quite like the harmony of a V8 2.4 litre Formula One engine. They're all standing here with their fingers in their ears. I'm sure they will sound somewhat better. But do you speak English? Do you speak English? Okay, well, good luck with your singing, yes? Where, how much longer?
全国の皆さんに私たちの歌を届けられるように頑張ります。
Okay, thank you very much. Good luck. So, Jake will know what that means. Here's the safety car with the FIA's Drive Safely campaign on the bonnet there. And we can just see, look in there, Matt. He's got two of the fan visions. He's got, where there's normally a sat-nav, there's a complete TV screen. They can watch. This is the best seat in the house for leading a Grand Prix, watching a Grand Prix, and just absolutely playing a key part of it. Here then is the pole position slot. No sign yet of Sebastian Vettel cruising in to that area, and the fellow front row man is Jenson Button. Let's see if we can just catch a word with JB. Looks like he's about to maybe head off. Mikey, is he here for a minute? Jenson! Jenson, can you do us a quick word? So, you got half a chance of being in the lead in the first corner, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the inside's the best place to be here at the start, but we'll make the best of what we have, and our start's been pretty good lately, so if we can continue that, we should have a good chance into turn one, yeah.
You had a flyer, didn't you, in Singapore, so and quicker than Vettel off the line, so it's got to be... Why do you think it's dirtier on this side, less grip?
Yeah, it's a bit dirtier, but I think our launches are very good, and also our curves is very strong, so I had a good run on Vettel in Singapore. Wasn't a long enough straight to have a go at him, but that was from P3, so this is P2, so hopefully we'll have a good go. Makes the race a lot more easy that way. Yeah,
I'm sure it does. These are the overalls you're selling at the end. Have you got something special on these overalls? Just the lid, yeah, we covered that earlier on. Have a great one.
Cool,
we're looking forward to it. So Sebastian Vettel then cruising down. Now Lewis Hamilton there in third place on the grid. I'm absolutely sure he should have been on pole position if he'd have got another run on those fresh tyres. So Lewis then calmly being briefed by his engineer, and Mr. Yasukawa, they're the former boss of Bridgestone, and Paul Hembry, the boss of Pirelli Motorsport. One line, Paul, degradation on the tyres is going to be a key feature of this race, isn't it? They're pushing the tyres hard around here.
Sure, Martin, certainly the soft tyres, looking about 0.2 seconds a lap, so the crossover point's quite quick with compared to the medium. Top teams there are probably going to do a sprint on the soft tyres. Some of the Q2 teams are going to try and do a two-stop on the medium. So. Okay, and
Rosberg presumably can come steaming through with 5 new sets of tyres.
Well, yeah, he's got a bit of a choice, doesn't he? So, yeah, he should have some fun.
Now, you said yesterday after qualifying, we were moaning in the comedy box, not enough cars on the track in the top 10 shooter. You want to change that, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have to speak with the teams again, because it's unacceptable for the fans to have a situation where cars aren't running. We've had some ideas. They probably weren't the best ones or the perfect ones, but there's a willingness from our side, and I think from the teams now, to get that sorted for next season.
Okay, let's worry about this season first. So, Paul Hembry there of Pirelli. Let's dive in to this scrap in here with Rocky's talking to his engineer, and then we've got 1,000 people standing and waiting to the man that could well be the world champion in an hour and a half or so, just doing a final. Sebastian, quick word for BBC. Seb, so is it going to happen today?
Hang on, let's
try and get away from that. Is it going to happen today?
I don't know, I hope.
You playing the percentage game, or are you going for glory?
For glory, I think that's why we're here. I mean, if our target would be to finish 10th, then that would be a different target to what we have today.
If McLaren didn't stand on their own tails, they should have been ahead of you on the grid. So do you think they can be ahead of you in the race? Do you think they have the race pace to match you?
I think they have a very strong race pace, yes. So it will be a long race, and we saw on Friday that the tyres will play, I think, the biggest role, biggest factor. So yeah, let's see who conserves tires best. But I think they have a very strong pace. Never mind, never forget Ferrari. I think sometimes they're surprising when when the question is about tires. So we'll see. It's a long race.
Pleasure to speak to you as always. I've got a long walk up to the commentary box. Jake.
Martin's gone to the commentary box, but that doesn't mean we can't go back to the grid. There for us is Eddie. Eddie.
Yeah, it's me here, and Paul di Resta, we spoke to you yesterday, Paul. You were very croaky, feeling horrible. Feeling better today?
Yeah, feeling a bit better. It doesn't sound much better, but I think physically should be in better shape than I was. It's going to be a long day today, and we're going to be fighting for some points, hopefully.
Let's hope so. I mean, let's just turn the clock back a little bit. Singapore was remarkable. That was by far your best result in Formula One. The team got a big lift. Can you do more of the same here today with the team?
I hope so. We've certainly went in that direction, hopefully for the race. Not optimum for qualifying. You saw the benefits of it in Singapore, so we're hopeful we can do it, but there are a lot of cars stronger than they were in Singapore in front of us. And really it depends on the strategy and tyre wear and how we can really adopt to it.
Well, we're loving what you're doing, Paul, so keep it up. We want to see you up there. Well, come with me, because the man of the moment, the absolute man who's taken the mantle of the ambassadorial role of this particular Grand Prix, beyond any doubt, and has surpassed most of the expectations that he's been required to do, is Kamui Kobayashi. And we're going to see if we can have a little sneak preview and a quick word. I'm sure he's absolutely surrounded with everybody. And in fact, look at this, it's an absolute scrum. I think we're about 90th in place here. And I'm just going to rush over it if I can just see him. Kamui, man, look at this. We want to say, whoa! There's only one Kamui. What I'm most impressed with, let's talk about the qualifying first. Your best ever qualifying.
Exactly.
What is that like?
Well, I mean, in Japan, I feel a lot of power from fans, and we struggle really a lot. But the team made a good update. We struggle really balancing for this week in the practice, but I mean, qualify, third car is really good. Just get back to confidence, and we pushed really hard, and it was a good lap time for us.
We were all very impressed, not just in the car, but also what you've done for the people here. Thank you so much.